You have probably told yourself the same lie I told myself for years, that you are not addicted to YouTube. You are just learning, improving, staying informed, watching smart content. But psychology says addiction does not always look destructive. Sometimes it hides behind words like education, growth, and productivity, and that is exactly why it is so hard to notice. Because on the surface it feels useful, even responsible. The truth is, I did not quit YouTube by deleting the app. I quit it by changing how my brain interacted with it. Research shows addiction is not about the object itself, but about the reward system behind it. And once I understood that, everything shifted from resistance to control. Psychology says your brain is not addicted to videos. It is addicted to anticipation. That moment before clicking a new thumbnail is when dopamine spikes. Your brain whispers that maybe this video will finally change something. Neuroscientists call this variable reward, the same mechanism used in gambling. Every scroll promises possibility, not results, and the algorithm is built to maximize that feeling, not your growth. Once you see this, you stop blaming yourself and start seeing the system for what it is: a machine designed to keep your attention looping, not improving. Another uncomfortable truth is that most of the time you are not watching, you are escaping. Psychology calls this avoidance coping, when the brain uses stimulation to avoid discomfort, unfinished goals, delayed decisions, emotional pressure. YouTube is perfect for this because it lets you feel busy while avoiding progress. Your brain feels relief, not joy, and relief is addictive because it silences anxiety temporarily, but the cost is time, self-trust, and momentum. When you notice you watch most when you should be doing something meaningful, the pattern becomes impossible to ignore. What actually broke the addiction for me was not discipline, but friction. Behavioral psychology shows habits weaken when you add small resistance. I hid the app, logged out after every session, turned off autoplay and recommendations, and made one rule: I only watched what I searched for, never what was suggested. This removed the algorithm from the driver seat and put my prefrontal cortex back in control, the part of your brain responsible for intentional decisions. Once choice replaces impulse, the habit loses its power. At first, my brain panicked. Without constant stimulation, it felt restless, bored, even uncomfortable. But research on dopamine regulation shows this is withdrawal from artificial reward. After a few days, something unexpected happens. Your brain starts finding dopamine in real life again. Finishing tasks, clarity, focus, conversations progress. This is neural recalibration. Your brain healing its reward system. A focused mind does not scroll because it no longer needs to escape. The scariest and most freeing realization is this: psychologists say the greatest addiction of our time is not substances, it is distraction, because attention is life spent in pieces. But quitting YouTube addiction is not about deleting an app. It is about deleting the version of you that cannot tolerate silence, boredom, or responsibility. When you reclaim your attention, you become someone algorithms cannot control. If this hit close to home, do not subscribe. Yet close this video and prove to yourself that you are in control. And if you come back not out of habit but choice, then subscribe, because this channel is not here to steal your attention. It is here to help you take it back.